You don't need me to tell you that it's going to get nasty.
It brings the whole city down to a grinding halt. It's mind-boggling what you see.
From where I'm standing, there's not going to be a power line here tomorrow.
These people need power to stay alive.
We have the red.
Total write-off. We're going to have to go in for an emergency landing. Repeat, emergency landing, over.
Oh my God. They're not going to hold.
Power's down everywhere.
Anna Woodrow. I was 30 years old.
What did you learn during the ice storm? So I learned that people could be really good and people could be really bad. A lot of people had to leave their homes because they didn't have any power. And that meant that they went to a nearby community center or something. But in the meantime, people were coming and breaking into people's homes and stealing their stuff because they knew that nobody was around, nobody was on the street. So people were coming home afterwards and finding that somebody had broken in, taken their jewelry, taken their money, taken their televisions, done horrible, horrible things, especially in the suburban areas, like in the South Shore and stuff. But at the same time, there are also these wonderful stories of people that were so generous as well and so helpful. So there was this guy from Quebec City who had his people pack an entire transport, like a big transport trailer truck full of wood, because some people, that's the only way they could heat their homes if they were going to stay in them. And he drove it to Montreal and he handed the wood away for free. And it takes a long time to pack a trailer full of wood, of chopped wood. It was all chopped. So there was stories like that on the news and stuff. So I learned that people could be like really horrible in times like that, but also really good.
Hi, what's your name?
Elizabeth Jeevis.
Could we ask you a couple questions about the ice storm of 1998?
Yes.
Well, how old were you when it happened?
34 years old.
Did you, enjoy it?
No, it was a lot of work.
What kind of problems did you have?
We had frozen water, so we had to go to the fire department every day to get 400 gallons of water twice a day to give the horses water in the morning and again at night. And then we had to get firewood for the house to stay warm enough to be able to live in the house. So it was a full-time job between water and firewood.
Storm. This is where they put their horses to exercise during the winter storm.
This is electric water. When they drink from it, the water goes down and then it refills automatically. But when there's no power, it no longer works. So we had to get buckets, which of course there aren't any lying around, that are about this big, and you had to fill them with water. That's why we had to go twice a day, because they need a lot of water due to their large size. And without water, then the horses would not be doing very well. So we had to go twice a day in the tractor, which my mom forgot to mention, to get the water from the fire station, because all the roads were fully iced. So we got to take a really big red tractor down into St. Lazare. It was a lot of fun. It was fun, but at the same time, we had no heat in the house, so we all had to sit around the fireplace. And my grandmother and great aunt were there as well, so we were 6 people, because my brother wasn't born yet. 6 people who had to huddle around a fireplace for warmth, and we had to sleep there, because if you slept in another area of the house, you would be very, very cold. And we didn't have water, so showering was difficult, bathing of any kind. But then again, I was 8, so I didn't really care about showering or bathing at that point. It was fun when I didn't have to.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Be out of there. That's really dangerous.
She's not scared of anybody, huh?
No.
Well, why she'd be too big to move.
Cook on a fire. It's the smallest one. Are you still?
How old were you?
I was 8. Are we still filming?
Yes.
Oh. You can cut that part.
But it must have been fun for you.